I'll go over how the software places the trades and what it does with them once it has a profit, what it does if it doesn't have a profit yet, etc. So what you're looking at is I opened one of the live accounts. What you're looking at is the main window, or some people refer to it as dashboard. This is where all the modules of the software are accessed. For example, this is the broker module. It tells me all the data that the broker is reporting back to me, my available cash balance, etc., my floating P&L, available equity, and so on. By clicking on the close deals, a close deals window, this is another module that opens up, and it gives me a history of each and every single trade from the beginning of the account. We keep actually a history of everything that the software does from the minute you start trading. In addition to the trades, we have a log of all the orders placed, all the communication between the broker and the account and the software, etc., etc. So as you can tell, down here at the summary line, this account has closed a total of $216,202 in profitable trades. Not every trade in itself is profitable. Like, for example, this one that I highlighted, this is a loss of $2,462.92. However, it was a part of a trading sequence that brought profit to the account. The open deals window shows all the trades that are currently open. This particular sequence has a total of 18 trades open. The summary of those trades are down here. So in other words, the total long position on euro-yen is 80 mini lots, or 8 standard lots. The short position is 152 minis, which gives us a net short position of I believe that would be 72. The pound yen that we're trading, the total long position is 10.8 standard lots. The short position is 141.2 minis, or 14.12 standard lots. The individual trades are listed in the upper part of the open deals window, and basically what you see is is every single trade's current position. The trades will be in different colors depending on the status of those specific trades. The green trades are trades that have already reached certain level of profit and have been protected, therefore cannot lose money. The other trades that are still in a negative position are being managed. They are being recovered from a loss until the profit target, which is assigned up in this section. In this particular case, it is $3,000. When the $3,000 profit is reached, the software will close all the trades as an aggregate and add the profit to the account. Now this brings me to the most important part of the software, which is the harvester. The harvester is almost like the engine of a car. What the engine is to a car, the harvester window is to our software. Basically, what we do with the harvester window, this is where we enter our strategies, or this is where we input our strategies, and the strategies are really for the most part mathematical algorithms that call out opening of trades, managing of trades, as well as closing of trades with profit. This particular strategy, I believe, has 40 individual algorithms. Each algorithm also has its own trade recovery logic or trade recovery protocol, and these are deployed at These are deployed when the market conditions warrant it, and are being run or managed by the advanced management, and the events and actions set up in the advanced management window. This might be a little more confusing at first, but once you start using the software and understand the mechanics and the logic behind the way the trades are open and closed, then you'll understand it, as many people, I'm sure, that are on the site do. Now, what we basically have in this particular strategy, and this is strategy we call the strategy 5. We have 20 algorithms to trade euro yen and 20 algorithms to trade a pound yen. We believe that trading a more volatile pair brings us more profit, because we need movement in the market. That's why we choose these particular pairs. Also, what we have is 10 algorithms for each pair that open long trades when the market is going up, and 10 for each pair open short trades when the market is going down. So the entire set of algorithms acts as an orchestra, each algorithm being a different instrument, and when they play together, it is like an orchestra, or as a team on a football field. It is not one player for himself. It is all the algorithms play together. They call up on each other, and they support one another. Each algorithm also, as I mentioned before, no matter what happens, it has each algorithm itself, in and of itself, has a trade recovering protocol that kick in should the market go against the trades that the algorithm creates. So that's what's happening in here. One other thing to mention is that the software has, and you cannot find any charts in the software. We do not believe in charts, because charts, for the most part, only confuse people, and there's no need for confusion, because ultimately what people that study charts, what they are trying to do is predict the movement of the market based on some past price changes. And that's exactly what we do, except we don't have to look at charts. We have our own algorithms that convert the movement of the market into green and red arrows. What I'm looking at is our trends window, and the trends window is showing the direction of the various pairs that we follow. For example, if we want to look at euro yen right here, which is one of our most popular pairs, we see that for the most part it has all red arrows except 2 arrows. If we look at the column, what those arrows represent, these are various time frames from 1, 5, 15, 30, 60, 240 minutes, daily and weekly. We see that for the most part, short term, the market is going down. Similarly, on the 60-minute time and 240-minute time frame, the market is going down, and on the daily and weekly, it still is trying to go up. So there's appears to be a fairly major reversal in this market. That's what this tells me, and I don't really need any more than that. In some instances, the harvesters look at the arrows or the direction of the market and make their determination to open or close a trade based exactly on these parameters. If we wanted to go and dive or drill deeper into euro yen or any of these pairs, we do that through TS Matrix. And similarly to the trends window, the TS Matrix window, I'll expand it a little bit here, also shows arrows. And basically what we're looking at is on the left-hand side over here is a list of some of our strategies that we use across are the values for those strategies, again in the respective time frames, going from 1, 5, 15, 30, 60, 240 daily and weekly. And so, for example, if we want to look at one of our indicators being the Heikin Ashi direction, we see that on the 1 minute the market wants to go up, but quite frankly we don't really pay attention to the 1 minute time frame. The 5 minute, 15, 30, 60, 240 are all down, red arrows, and then daily, weekly are up. So we can also look at any other pair that we broadcast or that we support. Euro dollar, obviously long term is down, has been going down for some time now, but short term trying to retrace or recover a little bit. For the most part, the strategies are built off of long-term indicators that measure the price change. So that's that. Now, this particular strategy has been running since December 2012, so not quite 2 years yet. Started off with $100,000. Currently, the broker is showing about $280,000. So we're up about 180% on this particular strategy over the last call it 22 months. Not quite 10% per month. We had a little bit of a dry spell recently this year when the market was fairly flat, and for about 3-4 months we didn't really have a global close, which means we didn't really make anything over that period of time. But again, as I mentioned before, you divide the total profit by the time, and it works out pretty nicely. So one thing I'd like to mention is that we, I think I already touched on it briefly. We have an opportunity for those that want to capitalize on this technology and make it available to people they come in contact with, and we certainly want to help you in that effort. We have a direct sales affiliate program that is available. Now, what I would like to announce is that the pricing that we have available is only going to be available until the end of November, simply because we were told that we are underselling or selling the product for way too low, and we will be moving the wholesale prices to the same price as the retail pricing is, and this will happen over the course of the next 2 months. So bring our site real quick. This is our pricing. Currently, the affiliates that are registered in the program, on our website, have access to wholesale pricing, and the wholesale pricing is obviously wholesale pricing, less than the retail pricing. But for the next, what we're going to do to help you guys out, we'll give you an opportunity to take advantage of the wholesale pricing for the next 30 days, and we're going to bring back buy one get one free license for the next 30 days until the end of October. So whether you buy the ultimate pack at the wholesale price of $68.75, if you buy one in the next 30 days. You will get one additional one for free. You can sell it or have two accounts, or do whatever you wish. Similarly, you'll be able to get the same thing when you buy the Pro Pack for $38.75 or the discounted cash-only price. Those will stay in place, and for the next 30 days, we'll have the buy one get one free special. You buy one, you'll get two. After November 1, we will only be offering the wholesale pricing for 30 more days until December 1. You'll be able to still get the product at the wholesale price as of December 1st or midnight December 1st. We will be adopting straight pricing, meaning there will be no difference between retail and wholesale, and all commissions will be paid through our affiliate compensation program. I think this is a great opportunity for those who are serious about getting their feet wet in the FX market. Take advantage of this while you can. The product definitely warrants a much higher price, and as of December 1, it'll be $98.75 for the lifetime license, $58.75 for the 5-year service, 5-year license, and the actually monthly subscription will have a $985 setup fee first month, and then this price will drop down from $375 to actually $275. So the retail price will be $275 with a one-time setup fee, because we need to set it up, we need to set up your strategies and so on, and that obviously costs time, and time is money. There'll be a $975 or $985 setup fee, which will be commissionable as a fast start bonus to the person who makes the sale. Now, this brings me to 7:35 Pacific. I have about 5 minutes to answer some of the questions that I'd be happy to do. Bobby, would you want me to proceed and answer some of the questions?
Actually, Joseph, yes. You have a list of compiled questions that are the most frequently asked from our last webinar to this one. There really have not been any questions asked that I have not already addressed via the webinar. So if you want to answer those questions that I emailed over to you earlier, or that I sent to Jamie and he mailed over to you, go ahead and just take that list and run with it. That would be great.
All right, excellent. First question: how can I get my broker and ForexDad accounts to balance? What you need to be concerned with, for the most part, is the balance within or balance in your real trading account. The ForexDad does its very best to open and close trades at prices that it places orders at. However, there are certain variables that we are not in control of. One of the variables might be rollover fees that the broker charges you on positions held overnight. If these positions are held for a longer time, these rollover fees might be slightly higher, and we do not take those into consideration. So that would be the biggest difference, or that would be the biggest reasons why there might be a difference between our balance. And our balance is not really a balance. It is the total of profit that the software closes in closed trades. There might also be slippage, bad execution on the part of the broker. Those are all part of the game that we're in, part of the business we're in. To get the broker and the software to completely balance would be virtually impossible because of the variables that we simply have no control over. Okay. Next question. How can I see what strategy am I running? Well, if you look at, for example, let me go to live to the live FXCM supervisor. If you click over here on the harvester and on ID number 1, or the smallest ID of a harvester, you will see in the note section right above, which is right over here, you will see notes that we make when we upload your strategy. And what you see here, that on August 13th, 2014, this account started with $10,000. Then on September 11th, 2014, it had a balance of $25,408, and currently the hybrid modified strategy is being used. Right? So you will see the strategy right in this note section under the very first harvester, or the harvester with the lowest ID number. That's where it will be, and that's where also the initial balances will be noted. Okay. So I'll close that out. How do I increase lot sizes? Well, each strategy is tailored to a certain size of an account in terms of how much capital is being made available to trade. So for example, a $10,000 account will have a $10,000 strategy. A $100,000 account will have a $100,000 strategy. It is not advised to be arbitrarily increasing lot sizes if you don't have the capital to warrant it. As your capital is increased by either growth and profits being generated in your account, or more capital is added, then simply you will notify our support, and at the next close all deals, when you have a global close and when your current or the existing trading sequence is closed with a profit, your trading will be suspended, and a new strategy or a modified strategy or a strategy with an increased or decreased lot size will be deployed or implemented. This is not something that happens on the fly. In fact, I do have a question here. Can the strategies be changed on the fly or adjusted on the fly? And the answer is no, because a strategy is very specific and has very specific algorithms related to the trades that are open. If we replace that strategy, then those algorithms are lost, and the existing trades do not have an algorithm to manage them. So strategy can only be replaced or adjusted when there are no open trades, and that happens right after a global close, or when the current trading sequence is closed. What are the funding levels that strategies or strategy levels are set for? Well, based on or depending on which strategy is being used, there are more aggressive strategies and there are more conservative strategies. The more conservative strategies utilize less margin, they don't trade as often, and therefore will not be subject, nor are they expected to have as large of drawdowns as the strategies that are more aggressive. But as a rule of thumb, here's how the strategies are created. They are all based on acceptable drawdown. What is your acceptable drawdown? In other words, how much can you tolerate to be underwater at any given time? So for example, If you can accept to have a 30% drawdown at any given time, you can expect to be generating 30% annually on your, I take that back. With a 30% drawdown acceptance, you can reasonably expect double that in terms of profitability on an annual basis. If you can tolerate only a 10% drawdown, you can accept to make, you can expect to make 20% annually. So the more conservative strategies are tailored to those folks that do not have high drawdown tolerance. On the other hand, there are the more aggressive strategies for people that have very high tolerance. You know, we have folks that tell me they can easily accept a 50-60% drawdown, knowing that the software will trade its way from any bad situation. So the question is, if for every $1,000 you put out there, you are going to take in $100 profit, how many times do you want to do that? That's really the concept or the logic behind creating these strategies. Some people prefer lower drawdown. They will ultimately long term make a little less. Those that can tolerate higher drawdown, larger drawdown, will make more, because it's a seesaw that works on both ends. All right, how much time do I have left? I think I have time for one more question.
That's about it.
I think I answered already. What is the difference between conservative, moderate, and aggressive hybrid strategy settings? Well, simply it is the size of what we refer to as trade interval, which determines the number of trades that the software will place. The more trades, the more likelihood that a strategy or that the market can go against the trades that are open, therefore more likelihood of a larger drawdown. If there are fewer trades, well, obviously that drawdown will not be as high.